In this video, we will continue our single-line duct sizing exercise by using the Duct Sizing Utility in OpenBuildings Designer to appropriately size our ductwork and then easily promote the single-line model to 3D. To accomplish this, we will be using the Duct System Sizing Utility, which is used to perform sizing algorithms to appropriately size our system. The utility creates part, fan sizing, and pressure drop outputs and sizes the system using the ASHRAE or CIBSE equal friction method, as well as utilizing ASHRAE or CIBSE duct fitting databases. There are two conditions that need to be fulfilled to be able to run the automated duct sizing utility. The first is that in order to be able to run the duct sizing analysis, a complete and valid ductwork layout must be in place, with no disconnected sections or closed loops, for example. The second is that terminal units, grills, diffusers, or plenum boxes in the route must have a value for the airflow rate, CFM, in the data group property. To run the utility, we must switch to the Analysis tab in the ribbon and select the Duct System Sizing tool. Then we must open the settings. The Settings dialog box is used to define design data and set size criteria for a duct system sizing computing, and also set tool options and reporting options for presentation and reporting. In the Design Data tab, we may set the limit duct velocity to 7.5 meters per second. If we choose, we can also modify the remaining properties. In the Reporting Options tab, we have the ability to add our custom company logo. Once we are satisfied with the settings, we need to select the Load System option and then indicate the end cap, which has been automatically placed in the model. The Assign and Analyze Connection dialog box opens. The connections on the unit need to be defined as either supply, return, exhaust, or fresh air system. We will set end 1 to be the supply and the connection to analyze to be end 1 supply. Once we click OK, the system loads and the critical path dialog opens, showing the section numbers. We can now see the critical path being highlighted as red in the model view, and the calculated results for the entire system being displayed in the duct sizing dialog box. The figures can be adjusted as needed by double-clicking on the figure in the duct sizing section summary. For example, we can fix velocity for a specific section, choose our own duct pressure loss for a section, or change any section to a particular size. As an example, we will right-click in a field and change the depth of section 1S to 400 millimeters. To account for this change, the system needs to be recalculated using the Calculate button. The system will be calculated with the new system settings. Note that it will automatically update the width of section 1S to 800 millimeters to ensure velocity constraints. Now, if we lock the width to 700 millimeters and recalculated the system, we can see that the velocity increases to 7.7 meters per second, which exceeds our constraints. If we unlock the width and recalculate, the utility will adjust the duct width to a dimension which fulfills the velocity constraints. Once we are satisfied with the results, we may choose to generate a report. We have multiple report types available. We can select the section report as an example. We can of course give the report a name, and once it's generated, we may review it, and if we're satisfied, we may export it as one of the many available export file formats. We can have a look at other report types as well. Once we're ready, we have the option to promote our single-line ductwork to 3D. To do so, we expand the Rebuild option and select Promote to 3D. The system then processes the calculated sizes to create the 3D model. Of course, this 3D model can be used to generate drawings, export to IFC, and carry out clash detection with models from other disciplines. Please note that a copy of the file is created as a backup of the single-line model. In this case, it's named HVAC training_SL.dgn. This concludes this training course where we went over the duct sizing utility, which automatically sizes single-line ductwork and gives us the possibility to generate intelligent 3D geometry of HVAC systems.
Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and share it with others. If you want to see more like it, please consider subscribing to this and Bentley's other channels. Thank you, and see you next time.